want to talk about fantasy football. Because
Fantasy football, I'm so glad you brought it up.
Now, I don't know if that's sarcastic
No,
or...
I'm genuinely pleased you brought it up.
Are you doing well already or no?
I won my first game, yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you for showing the correct amount of enthusiasm
How long
for that.
have you been playing fantasy football?
We've been doing it, our league is now, I think this is year 12.
Wow.
It's a big deal. I just spent the entire weekend in Milwaukee with the 12 guys.
Now, why Milwaukee?
That guy who won is from Milwaukee, the guy who won last year.
Oh,
So if you win, you have to host everybody the next year.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
It's great. It's fun for the guy, but his wife and 3 children had to leave the house. I'm not lying. They had to go elsewhere. They had to stay with in-laws.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So I want to thank them, the wife and children.
You went in there, and you get in there, everyone has their laptop.
Yeah.
And you have your picks already out.
We also have a big white board with stickers.
You really go for this thing.
Yeah. And I'm in charge of getting the whiteboard with stickers, and it's like $8 if you buy it a month in advance. But if you remember the day before,
It's $25.
it's like $270.
And what do you do with that board afterwards? Is it in his garage?
Yeah, you just throw it in the garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not good, but yeah. So we take it fairly seriously.
But
We
how
don't-
do you research? Do you do isn't there a thing called like Roto World or something? You know that?
There's a lot of different websites. I think a lot of us just look at those websites day of. Like, I don't think we plan that far in advance.
Because what I did was, and I think you're gonna get mad at me. I auto pick.
Yeah, that's no good. Here's the thing about fantasy football. It's a fantasy. And so all 12 people have to agree to the fantasy. If
Wait, so
one
your
person...
fantasy is you and 12 dudes in a house in Milwaukee?
That's my dream.
That's your fantasy?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know what it was.
I didn't want a talk show. I didn't want to be on TV.
I didn't want to have the biggest show at late night.
I can't believe that I couldn't find a place closer to Milwaukee.
With my buddies.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, like, when you have a fantasy football league, everybody has to care about it the same amount. Because if you have one person that breaks the fantasy, then the fantasy's ruined. If there was one character in Game of Thrones who said, "Oh, dragons, right," that would ruin it. Oh, okay, how many? 3? That's convenient. And that would just... You don't want to see that. And so that's what I don't want.
No, I know that. Yeah, if you have one person that's not in on the thing, I'd rather not have them at the party.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like that right now with Riverdale.
Oh.
That's my jam. That's my jam. Emmy's made a mistake. They really messed up. That's the best show on TV. I love it.
I think that based on... I don't think I would be a good person to watch it with you. I think I'd have a lot of... Well, I haven't seen enough of it. I think I'd have questions.
It's fantastic.
Really?
It's great, yes.
I would say, like, does Jughead have the hat?
He does, but they do it in a really cool way.
See, but again, you would be wasting time explaining this to me while we should be watching Riverdale.
Exactly, well, but no, there's a murder. Whoa. There's a murder. It's an art.
Is Michael Flatley killed?
Which one?
Michael Flatley?
The Lord
That's
of the
River
Rings?
Dance, you. It's Riverdale. Like a flatly. Don't even go into it. Don't even enter the wormhole because you won't come out there. You know it.
I thought it was Riverdance. My bad.
No, Riverdance.
You guys got a job to do.
I do love Riverdance as well. Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Here's you and your buddies, because I guess you all get together. This is how insane you guys end up. Did you break your nose one year?
Yeah, so the other thing about our fantasy football weekends is instead of being 40-year-old men who play golf like you're supposed to do at that age, we play things like street hockey, and 2 years ago I got my nose broken by a hockey stick. And when you go to the ER with a broken nose, that's not an okay reason to break your nose when your age starts with a 4.
It is not.
Yeah.
Also, you're a dad. You can't do that anymore.
No, you can't come home with injuries like that, because then your kids don't listen to you when you say, hey, be careful. Because they say, hey, you're an old man who was playing hockey in the street.
But I think that your son should listen to you, because I think, by the way, you're a great dad. And just to prove it, this is a picture from last Thanksgiving of Frisbee, your dog, and your beautiful son. Look at this.
Look at those 2.
Is that the best picture you've ever seen? That's a cute baby. That's a cute dog. That's a little turkey.
Yeah.
How many pound turkey is this guy?
That was when I think he was only like a 10-pound turkey. Now he's a 24-pound turkey. Yeah.
Well, you have something you wanted to show on the show tonight.
Yeah, so I have a video of my son. This is a summer video. And I want to show it now because I feel like as the years go by, as he gets older, the act that he's doing here would be less cool for a dad to say, here's my son. But I feel like at a year and a half, it's still pretty cool that my son jumped into a pool holding a beer can and did not spill it.
Here it is, your son in action. Here's Ash Myers at a pool party, year and a half. Oh, he spilled a little. He spilled a little bit.
But he didn't drop it.
He didn't drop it. He didn't drop it. It's amazing.
W.C. Fields, come on.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and